Should believers be in government and politics? Yes. See, we're coming up on an election. I don't know if you guys know that. Some people are talking about it. And there's this stupid narrative that Christians should avoid politics and that Christians shouldn't be involved in government. Wow. Well, that's insane. Right. Because we live under the government and we have a right to be involved just like anybody else. Right. Ungodly governments in the Bible and in history, they attack God and God's people over and over and over again. Here we see it in Judges. Godly leaders throughout the Bible serve in godless governments, including Joseph, Obadiah, Nehemiah, Daniel, kings like David, and judges like Deborah and Gideon. In addition, today the government is seeking to replace God and overtake every area of life, including the authority of the church. And Jesus is returning as King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and he will set up a government that never ends, and we will be part of that government. And let me just tell you how I feel about it. And I love Barack and Deborah because they're stepping up saying, you know what? We're going to use the power of government and politics to do justice, to put down evil, and to protect people, and to honor God by honoring human life and flourishing. Yes. And what they're doing is good and godly. And I'll just tell you this, the founders of our nation, they thought in terms of two lanes, church and state. Okay, so I'm pastor, we're in the church lane. And then there's the state lane. The state lane is, hey, build me a wall on the southern border. Hey, pave the roads. Hey, lower my taxes. Hey, shut up and leave me alone. That's their lane, okay? Now my lane is, we believe in marriage, so we're gonna define marriage as a man and a woman. We believe in men and women, so we're gonna talk about gender. We believe that children are a blessing from the Lord and they are under the oversight of their parents. And so when the government veers into our lane and sideswipes us, hey, we want to take our government schools and we want to brainwash your kids and argue with them about pronouns and genitalia and gender. And if you don't like them, we're going to seize custody and we're going to remove your rights. And furthermore, we're going to need more money to kill more children. And we want to expand marriage to include people that are not male and female. And we'd like you to fund all of this. And if you disagree, we're going to sue your business and we're going to close your church for COVID while we're freaking open with abortion clinics and weed outlets and strip clubs and alcohol distribution centers. And my thought is stay in your lane or I'm going to need to put you in the ditch. Stay in your lane. This is my life, this is my marriage, this is my church, this is my faith, these are my children, this is my destiny, this is my God, this is my freedom, this is my opportunity to tell you to stay in your lane. And when the government decides to tell the church what to do and to close the church, you must believe, that God's people must get in government to protect the rights of the church and to protect God's people to live according to their conscience. That's right. The older I get, the more worked up I get. I'll be honest, man. Some of you are in business and they're forcing all these mandates on you contrary to your convictions. Your HR department is literally run by demons. You're spending so much on legal just to keep your business afloat. Some of you need to just get anointed and go into government. Let me just say this though. If you're not anointed, please don't go into government. We have plenty of those people.
Howdy, Pastor Mark here. Thanks for viewing the clip. And if you'd like the entire sermon, we've got it ready to go.